Isla Cortez drew her first breath on a wind-soft Thursday, the 14th of March, 1999, inside a sun-bleached clinic overlooking the crimson cliffs of Cabo de la Vela on Colombia's Guajira Peninsula. In the half-light outside, YU fishermen pushed salt-stained goatskin sails toward sapphire horizon lines, while a lone vallenato accordionist tested honey-thick chords beside a crackling driftwood fire. Isla's mother, a loom weaver who hides bright orange cactus yarn in every skirt pocket, hummed Wayunaigi lullabies about lightning that sleeps in seashells. Her father, a retired competitive kite surfer turned wind farm technician who forever smells of paraffin and papaya, bent close to the newborn's ear and promised that real skies never ask a body to shrink. They only beg spirits bold enough to sail across them. Curves twist through the Cortez family like bougainvillea around adobe beams, so nobody blinked when baby Isla split the satin ties on her third christening dress before the priest finished the Gloria. Abuela Marcela simply unpicked each seam, slipped ruby silk wedges into the gaps, and laughed that extra cloth costs pesos, while extra courage buys continents. Primary school mornings tasted of panela arepas and playground whispers. Taller and broader than every classmate, Isla blocked the classroom slide projector whenever the teacher invited her to label mountain ranges. One hot blue sky recess, a boy shouted that she cast more shade than the lighthouse on the bluff. That evening, she slipped into her mother's weaving shed, rescued cracked glass beads the color of hibiscus, filed down their edges, and stitched them like fireflies along her navy cardigan cuffs. At first bell, next dawn, fluorescent lamps threw ruby sparks across chalk dust clouds each time she answered a question. A visiting substitute filmed 12 jittery seconds on an antique flip phone, posted the clip to a newborn video board, and before sunset, 16,000 strangers applauded the girl who forged taunts into title light. Isla wrote a one loud pledge on a sugar-spotted homework page: mirrors magnify, echoes evaporate. Teen weekends belonged to sunset craft stalls near Cabo de la Vela's kite camps and midnight borderless drum circles where her father's old friends traced cumbia rhythms in the sand. Chain store jeans throttled her thighs, so Isla traded free kite repairs for discarded nylon sails, cut them into high-waist palazzo pants, and posed against rust-red cliffs while frigate birds carved commas over the sea. She launched an online diary titled Ruby Tide, captions weaving Wayu slang with crisp English confessions like hips hold half the win. By 17, 54,000 loyal hearts double-tap every scarlet dusk frame, proof that lit glass rectangles drown cafeteria whispers faster than any counselor pep talk. A scholarship lifted her south to Buenos Aires Fado design faculty. Daylight bled into fabric labs. Nights belonged to a 24-hour chorpan cart parked beneath the rainbow lights of Puente de la Mujer. The cart's flickering flamingo silhouette doubled as her key light. Between chimichurri orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting greaseproof wrappers into hair blossoms while decoding dart rotation in half Guajira cadence and half Porteño slang. Unclip, drum and clean bamboo sticks on sizzling griddle tops while quick hemming a velvet blazer, sailed past 1 million plays inside 48 hours. Vogue Latino America christened her the Chorepan Couturier, yet every sponsor email still slammed to a halt at South American size 46. Isla tucked each message into a folder titled Patience Like Trade Winds and kept turning sausages. Destiny tacked across the Gulf in early 2023 when Versace invited her to co-design a plus-range capsule named Sal Rosa. Isla replied with 3 gentle terms. First, every pattern must reach 158 centimeter hips. Second, at least half the production crew will be recent public art college graduates. Third, 10% of every euro earned must fund desert windsurf workshops for curvy youth along the Guajira coast. The house agreed before dawn singed Buenos Aires in apricot haze. The campaign filmed at sunrise on salt flats outside Manore. Isla walked a ruby silk trench across mirrored brine while drones looped like inquisitive pelicans. As soon as images reached global feeds, every extended size coat vanished inside 43 hours across 22 countries. Ruby Tide cracked the 500,000 follower horizon, still perfumed with grilled paprika and salt wind. Isla live-streamed her thanks from the Coripan cart roof, while early buses rattled along the Lisha Maroda Spotlight warmth invited rumor vultures. A wellness podcaster claimed Isla secretly tightened iron corsets between mouthfuls of dulce de leche. She answered from the red dunes at golden hour, sports bra and linen cargos, belly rolls brushed with edible gold dust. Fingers tapped a brisk tambourgato beat on driftwood. Then she laughed. The Caribbean never apologizes for breath, and neither shall I. 10 million viewers reposted under tag Goat's Dune Truth, sprinkling their own curves with vanilla sugar until gossip blew away like dry sand. Heart wages plus capsule royalties, Isla Cortez creme, a whipped body butter swirling prickly pear seed oil, mesquite honey, and mica sparks that glow crimson pink under foam flash. 15,000 jars spun in her father's Lofton Wind Farm workshop, lids tied with retired kite line bows, and tags stamped Nourish Your Horizon. Stock dissolved in 86 minutes, raising $176,000, spud in full. 20% seated wind looms grants pairing industrial sewing machines with portable kiteboarding rigs for plus-size teens in desert villages. 8 months later, 35 grantees mounted a moonlit fashion kite show that splashed across continental news feeds. Sao Paulo Fashion Week edged her legend. 10 minutes before Isla's closing walk for Versace Curve, a backstage steam wand soaked her sapphire mesh gown, shrinking the waist by 7 inches. With 90 ticking seconds, she seized copper Troy pontons from catering, flattened them into crescent shields, pinned them over taut seams, and strode the runway chiming like cathedral bells. Vogue Brazil pronounced the rescue the Tong Shield miracle. Versace reissued the gown with detachable copper crescents, thanking her trade when poised. Another 1 million admirers sailed to her profile before after-party made cooled. Couple tried again when an ex-assistant leaked cropped emails implying Isla demanded lobster chorbonesques and chauffeured hot air balloons for her rescue artwork. She posted the uncut chain rider listing refillable water carafes, lentil empanadas for crew, and captioned rehearsal monitors for deaf stylists, then donated that month's affiliate revenue, $125,000 for Colombian textile cooperatives. Fans echoed her Gali mantra, receipts outrun rumor dust. By mid-summer 2024, Ruby Tide showed to 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million short video writers, and 1.6 million anchor loyal vlog friends. Engagement stayed steady at 9%, bending spreadsheet laws. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Compass, a watch film captured within a hidden quartz cavern awash in red bioluminescent plankton. Isla accepted only if Cartier funded therapy stipends for night shift janitors enrolled in design classes. They toasted with cactus lime soda. The final reel, her wrists sparkling beneath crimson waves, became Cartier's most saved clip that quarter. Family remains her kill rope. Twice each month she streams strings in saffron, father strumming slow folk while mother threads magenta glass into ear cuffs, and Isla flips denim jackets on live feed. One session hit 9 million views when an audacious baby flamingo waddled across the sanding desk, stole a crimson ribbon, and marched off to Universal Delight. A bird sanctuary now sponsors every broadcast, tagging rehabilitated flamingos with solar bracelets, funded by Cortez Creme. Cortez Creme's second-year revenue rode above $11 million. Isla leased a silent salt warehouse, sliced skylights through corrugated roofs, and staffed jar lines with retired kite instructors and animation graduates. Each 10 still sports a kite line bow, tied during midday vallenato breaks. Efficiency auditors begged for shrink seals. She quoted Abuela Maricela, "Warm hands keep legends while machines simply tally them." And bows survive. Mental Heath openness roots her grid. She pairs cliff edge fashion spreads with hostile mirror snapshots captioned "Same Sea Gentler Swell." She shares breathing loops recorded in salt caves and CBT worksheets in English and Spanish. A teletherapy partner hosts sliding scale sessions. 88,000 users call her candor their first dawn. Community lantern sales rise each new moon. Glow dune drifts invite fans to sand surf night ridges, wearing Cortez Creme on shoulders and LED cactus crowns. Ticket profits widen. Wind looms and seed native mesquite groves. Shore canteens record 15% revenue pops on drift nights. Isla leads every caravan, lo-fi accordion echoing from waterproof speakers while she pauses mid-summit to tighten stranger ankle straps. Horizons keep widening like saffron-streaked daybreaks. She is drafting a memoir titled Sapphire Serenade for release next winter in 9 languages. A streaming titan wrapped season 1 of a docuseries following her dream to convert weather-worn kite buggies into solar sewing in media studios spanning desert coasts from Guajira to Baja. Puma will unveil Tide Pulse sneakers, wide toe boxes cloaked with reflective copper shields, 10% of each pair growing wind looms across the Americas. If Isla Cortez crossing from cobalt bead cuffs to tongue shield miracles sparked bright wind in your lungs, tap like, smash subscribe, and share the ember that glow brightest. The gold dust drum riff, the flamingo ribbon heist, or the copper corset rescue. Scroll the description for Cortez Cream releases, wind looms grant portals, and tonight's strings and saffron playlist. Remember, every curve can redirect sunrise, every scar can carry moonlight, and salt-crowned cliffs still cheer spirits brave enough to shine louder than rumor. Tie your kite line bow, lace your Tide Pulse sneakers, and stride until the skyline echoes your own name.